Welcome to Revolutionary Motion, where we show you tennis from a different perspective.
Today we're going to talk about weight transfer on your volleys. So there's a very important thing that you have to understand about footwork in general, is that when you're trying to get to the ball, you're trying to set up your feet, you want to set up for a shot and not just to reach the ball. Because if you move your feet just to reach the ball, you won't be able to produce a high quality shot. So for example, all of you probably heard about taking a cross step on your volley. So if you take a cross step on your volleys before you hit the ball, then it's really hard to move through the ball, or you'll have to step with your right foot, which means that your whole right side moves at the same time, and you don't have that rotation that will actually give you like the control and power over your shot. So one thing you have to remember, that when you're playing a forehand volley, you have to first start with your right foot. Like, you have to set up, you have to be in position with your right foot, and as you hit, you move through the ball by stepping with your left. The same goes for the backhand, but it's just the opposite feet. So when you're playing your backhand, you start with your left, like you're in position, you find your balance, and you're ready to hit. Basically, you could have hit the ball without moving. That's how good you have to come up to the ball. But you want to add some additional movement, so that's why you take the step to make the shot better, so that you have more motion into the ball, so you can give more pace, so you can have like more control. And also, it's a very important thing to remember that most of the time, if we're playing singles, we're moving in. So you have to be able to move with the ball as you hit. So again, on the forehand, it's the right foot and you go to the left. And on the backhand, it's the left foot and you go to the right. So I want to give you guys a reference point of when the step is actually have to happen. So the second foot lands right after you made contact. So if you landed your foot before contact, that means you stepped too early. If you hit the ball and then you took a step, like the ball already left, that's too late. So you kind of have to make it like through the shot, as I said before, but like right after the ball went off the racket, you land with your feet. Well, same thing on the backhand. So you start the movement forward, and as the ball leaves your racket, at that time you left, and you felt that you had the movement forward with the ball.
We're going to show you a couple examples here and point out the key moments. So let's take a look at the forehand volley. So here, he puts the weight on the right foot, and then he starts moving towards the ball, and when he's making contact, he's still doing the step, and then he moves through the ball, and as the ball leaves the racket, only then he finishes the step and then the stroke as well. Now we'll take a look at the backhand volley. The same key points happen here. So at first he moves his weight on the left foot, then he starts moving through the ball, like taking the step, and as he makes contact, he's still in process of stepping forward, and as he finishes the stroke, he finishes the step as well. Let's get back to the forehand volley and look at it without the interruptions and pauses. You can see that every time he moves through the ball, and after he finishes the shot, he gets back into the ready position, like he steps back, resets, and again, as I said, moves through the ball as he hits. On the backhand side, he does the same thing, moves through the ball with a step, resets, ready to go, loads his left foot, and steps with the right.
So in conclusion, when you're playing volleys, on your forehand, you take it on your right foot if you're a right-handed player, and then you step with your left. If you're playing backhands and you're a right-handed player, you start on your left foot and you move through the ball on your right foot. Time it in a way that as you hit the ball, you move through the ball and you land right after you made contact. Same with the forehand and backhand. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.